guys? It's your boy, Nick Wood, the king of digital real estate. Guys, quit worrying about SEO and start focusing on sales. Start worrying about how am I going to get a client? How am I going to get somebody to pay me for these leads first? Because you can always, I repeat, you can always find somebody that is willing to do the SEO if you needed to. But and here's the whole thing, guys. I hear this all the time. If I just knew how to do the leads, if I just knew how to get the leads, if I just knew how to build the website and how to do the SEO and how to rank this thing, then I would have it figured out. I hear this all the time. I get people all the time like, yeah, I already know the sales side. I already know the sales side. Oh, do you? Do you? Have you tried to sell a deal? Have you tried to sell a flat fee pre-sell? Do you know how to do that? Because I know for me, I had 4 years of door-to-door sales experience selling home security systems. I sold a software that was never even released and never even built. The company failed and I still got sales. I sold SEO. I've sold websites. I've sold social media management. And then I started selling lead gen. Guys, I've sold a lot of things, but I'm telling you, pre-selling a flat fee deal is a totally different beast. And if you think that once you get leads and you've been sold or told that once you start getting leads, clients are just going to sign up and they're just going to flock to you, that is not the case. It is a fine art. Now, when you give leads in advance, when you start giving people samples up front, yes, it becomes easier and you don't need sales experience to do it, although it's not going to hurt you, okay? But what I'm saying here, guys, is the people that sit there and go, oh, I just got to learn SEO, I just got to learn SEO, I just got to learn SEO, and then I'll have this figured out. That is not the case. And I can tell you this, go into one of these groups. I don't care. There's tons of these free groups on the internet, okay? And go into whether it's an SEO group, whether it's a lead generation group, could be my group, and make 2 posts. First post, say, hey, I'm looking to outsource the website build and the SEO to somebody. Is anyone able to do this for me? Okay. Watch how many people hit your DMs. Watch how many people comment on that thread. Next post. Hey guys, I'm looking for somebody to sell my deals for me to go and get clients. I have the websites and you don't even have to have them. Just do this as a test. I have the websites, I have the leads, and I just need somebody to sell these and we'll do a split. Look how many people hit your DMs. Look how many people comment on that post. It's going to be night and day. You're going to have people lined up for days that are willing to do your SEO, that are willing to build your websites, that are willing to do all of that, the technical side. And almost nobody that's willing to do the sales side because they're going to be working on their own deals, right? Because that is where the money is at. And if you look at the two and you're going to spend your time, you are going to make far more money by developing the ability to get people to pay you for your deals, to pay you for your service, than if you were to take that same amount of energy, that same amount of effort, the same amount of time, and focus on getting better at SEO, getting better at the technical side, okay? Guys, we are doing local lead generation. We are not trying to generate leads for national brands. We're not trying to generate leads for solar companies or these large-scale ticket items. We are trying to generate leads for the local business owners. We are not going into that competitive of cities. Now, is the ranking important? Of course it is. Of course you want to get it ranked, but I'm telling you, once you get a deal, once you have money coming in, a contract signed, credit card on file, and you are starting to get paid, it is so much more fun to learn that side of it, to sit down at a computer and bang out 1,000 words of content, to bust out a website, to watch a video on how to backlink, to learn that side of it because you already have money coming in. When you're doing it in the beginning and you're so focused on the technical and the backlink, you don't even know if that thing is going to rank. You don't even know if you're going to get somebody to pay you, because let me tell you something that's also a farce. Just because you get a website to rank, just because you get leads coming in and phone calls coming in, does not mean you are guaranteed to get a business owner. Even if you're good at sales, because you might just be in the wrong area and there's no hungry business owner. So I am a huge proponent of getting the deal first and then taking the money and going and building out the asset. I completely think that it is necessary and important to build out the asset, but I think that you are crazy to build out a bunch of assets and hope that they stick, because you just don't know. You need to go and you need to pre-sell these and you need to get a contract before you go and put the time, energy, and effort into it. So I want to send this out because I hear so many people when they apply for my digital landlords program, or I see them in my group, And by the way, if you're listening to this video and you're not in my free Facebook group, what are you doing? And by the way, if you haven't got accepted, do you have a profile picture? Does your account look like it's not spam? Did you create it yesterday? Because if you create it yesterday, you're probably not going to get accepted. We have like 430 pending requests, and we don't accept everybody into the free group. It's not one of those groups. We want high caliber people that are not spamming, that are not fake. So make sure all those things are in place, but get in the Facebook group for sure. Check out all the resources in there. And I just hear this so often. If I just knew the technical, no, because I know a lot of people that know the technical. I know a lot of people that have websites that are ranking, that have been in this business for years and years, that have websites that are ranking and producing leads that they do not have clients for. Okay. And that means they do not have a business. And let me repeat this a bunch of times for you. But if you have websites that are, if you have a bunch of websites, okay, 1, 5, 10, but if you have websites that are producing leads, producing phone calls, and you do not have people paying for those, that is not a business, my friends. That is an expensive hobby. Okay. So whether you have a sales background, whether you don't have a sales background, get committed to focusing on getting the client, because if you can get good at getting clients and you can continuously get better at getting clients, you will have an army of people lined up that are willing to be paid to do the technical work. Why? Because you can hide behind the computer. You don't have to get uncomfortable. Nobody wants to pick up the phone. Nobody wants to call the business owner because it's uncomfortable. Everybody is willing to do the technical side. You got people on onlinejobs.ph. Shout out to my friend John Jonas. Great service there. There's a quick little plug for him. You've got people in tons of these Facebook groups. I know a bunch of good resources. If you guys are looking for people to do that, hit me up. But I'm telling you, the skill set, if you can develop the skill set of getting clients, it is far more valuable to the marketplace, but to you as a business owner, as somebody trying to escape the rat race, trying to build a better future, trying to, put yourself in a position where you can travel the world and make money while you do it, then to focus on the technical side. So for those of you that aren't the most techie of people, you're like, I've never done SEO. I've never built a website. I don't even know where to start. 6.5 years ago, I didn't even know what a domain was. I didn't know what GoDaddy was. I didn't know what web hosting was. I didn't know any of this stuff, okay? And I still wouldn't consider myself super technical. But I have spent the last few years focusing on developing a sales process that allows you to do X, Y, and Z, and at the end of X, Y, and Z gets a deal. And that has allowed me to make millions and millions of dollars at this business model. Meanwhile, I know other people, countless other people, that have spent all their time and energy focusing on getting good at backlinks, doing this, doing that, all technical, and they're making a few bucks. They're maybe making a couple $1,000, but they ain't making millions of dollars, okay? So if you're not that technical, great. Welcome to the club. Focus on the sales side. Get into my free group. Get into my program. Go watch my free training. If you are technical, quit worrying about getting 5%, 10% better at the technical. That's not going to help you. That's not going to help you nearly as much as getting good at the sales stuff. Guys, coming to you live from somewhere on the ocean. I'm on a cruise ship right now. As you can see, this beautiful art. I'll show you out the window here. And I'm getting ready to go to dinner, so thought I'd pop in, share a little nugget with you guys. And again, as always, don't trust me, just try it.